Hey y'all. All right, I'm gonna preface this with this got some attitude. Um okay, so now we got the other team mad. Somebody's in their feelings. All right. How do we do this? Okay, I'm getting that there's jealous, like not being able to handle your jealousy. This is giving me giving me the masculine and the feminine side. So the masculine side I'm getting is that you're mad, you're big mad right now, that you're watching the feminine be in her power and essentially like manifesting. I'm trying to understand, I'm trying to be understanding. Because it's like it's a very petty energy. You're being stubborn and kind of mean-hearted. So I'm guessing that it's like a lot of, you're just dealing with a lot of pain and frustration, and you're just feeling fed up. But I'm getting like you're like resorting to like an immature energy. There's some kind of like you're trying to like flaunt that, like maybe you have another person, you have a side chick, there's a third party. You're mad because you feel left out and your cup's not full. You want to be in that romantic energy. You're kind of like, why aren't my needs being met? So you're playing this you're trying to distract. So there's a maturity that needs to happen here. I just saw something about, it really resonated with me. It was something about like any kind of a divine union. You have to be able to be good on your own. You have to, I think it said master being on your own before you can come together or something like that. So, and then on top of that, the amount of patience and that it's divine timing and all the other aspects. It's not easy at all. Like, we need to come back to compassion and understanding because it's not easy. But trying to do things to sabotage and be mean, there's no reason for that. There's no reason for throwing jabs at her just because you're mad. So we got justice reversed out here too. And there, I'm getting to this illusory energy. So I think that's like, I think you're just getting caught up in your head, because I know if you love someone, you really want them to be happy. Like, I think that goes without saying. And you're standing here with your chariots upright. So I'm not getting that there's a bunch of bad energy for the masculine right now, other than you're feeling hurt about this. And I'm trying to see what else I get from this energy. Try to take inspiration where you can. This journey is just as hard for the feminine. I'm definitely not here to play, compare, contrast, or judge, or any of that, because everybody's got their own things, but it's definitely tough for everybody. You're getting a bunch of insights right now. So I feel like this is a test for the masculine to be able to pull yourself out of jealousy and find gratitude. You do have these witchy energies down here as Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups reversed. So there might be some feminine energies that are causing you frustration as well. I'm not getting a lot of information. That's interesting. Yeah, because your Chariot's upright, so it's like you're ready. Maybe that's also where the frustration is coming from, because you're like ready to, you're in a different, thank you, Spirit. You're in a different place than the feminine is right now. Thank you. That makes a lot of sense. So that's another thing that's going to cause that anger, because you're not, now there's been a kind of a split, a separation, but it doesn't mean that that things aren't going to balance out again. Again, it's kind of like when you start to see the way the collective energies like are going through the same patterns, it's like there's things that we do and we make choices every day, but like the more that you're surrendered to the journey, the more it just takes over, and like you're kind of subject to it. So you can be mad at the feminine, or you can say, I'm happy to see her happy. I'm glad she's in a good place. I'm glad she's not struggling, or, you know, whatever it is. And it's the daily whatever. Okay, I don't want to ramble too much. Try, yeah, if you can find gratitude for anything, the journey, the fact that you get to experience like a deeper, you know, understanding of the world, and you get to learn about the occult, and all the different, like, all of these parts of life that continue to open up. I mean, it is very miraculous and magical. So there are a lot of really special components to it. And that's kind of the thing too, is like, there's always that part of us is like, we want to have these things, and feel like we have to have these things, but really it's about the journey. We keep having to be, especially on this, it's like there's so much surrender that is like, you're asked to like be present as much as possible. So it's almost, I'm sure you're so detached by the time a union even happens, that it's like you're just grateful, but it's like you don't have to have that person, so that you kind of can dissolve that jealousy. I'm sure that there is still some. If you have any kind of like, that's your person, you're choosing them, there's a level of ownership there, but I'm sure that we have to work through these things beforehand. So I hope that helped. I love you guys. Take care. Let's try to be a support for each other when we can, okay?